still if you can. If you're across the boards, especially if you guys can stay still over there and remain quiet throughout the away needs. Diver number 8, Charles Thomas from Blue Career. Diver 9, Josh Back from Lake Forest. Diver 10, Knox Noble from Blue Career. Diver 11, Taylor Isaac from Glenbrook South. Diver number 12, Andrew Giorgetti from Lockport. Diver number 13, Alex Sloza from Indiana Central. Diver 14, Tristan Peterson from Freeport. Diver 15, Nate Mabry from Hershey. And diver number 63, Matthew Yuan from Glenbrook North. And away we go. Our first diver, this is Cody Blumenfeld from Vernon Hills. Dive number 304C, a reverse 2 somersault tuck, difficulty 2.1. On deck is Michael. Award 5.5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 5.5, 6. This is Michael Sir Owen Hit from Buffalo Grove, type 103C, a forward 1 1/2 somersault tuck, difficulty 1.6. On deck is Cohen. Award 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7, 7, 7.5, 7.5. This is Cohen Lilo from Oaklawn, dive 201B, a back dive pipe, difficulty 1.6. On deck is Hayden. Award 7, 7, 7.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5. This is Hayden Cook from Libertyville, dive 301B, a reverse dive plank, difficulty 1.7. On deck is Owen.
Yeah. I think you should.
Award 7, 6, 6, 7.5, 7.5, 6.5, 6.5. This is Owen Lee from Lane Tech, dive 5134D, a forward 1 1/2 somersault, 2 twists free, difficulty 2.6. On deck is Caleb. Award 7.5, 7, 7.5, 6.5, 7, 6.5, 7.5. This is Caleb Lagan from Maine South, dive 201C, a back dive tuck, difficulty 1.5. On deck is Nate. Award 8.5, 8, 8, 8, 7.5, 8, 8. This is Nate Jackson from Lincoln Way East, dive 5335T, a reverse 1 1/2 somersault, 2 1/2 twists free, difficulty 3.0. On deck is Charles. Awards 7.5, 6, 6.5, 7, 6.5, 6.5, 7. This is Charles Conant from New Trier, dive 201B, a back dive pipe, difficulty 1.6, on deck is Josh. Award 6.5, 7, 6.5, 6.5, 6, 7, 6. This is Josh Mack from Lake Forest, dive 201B, a back dive pipe, difficulty 1.6, on deck is Knox. Awards 7, 6.5, 5.5, 6, 6, 6, 6.5. This is Knox Noble from New Trier, dive 201B, a back dive pipe, difficulty 1.6, on deck is Taylor. Award 7.5, 8, 7.5, 7, 6.5, 7.5, 7.5. This is Taylor Isaac from Glenbrook South, dive 101C, a forward dive tuck, difficulty 1.2, on deck is Andrew. Award 9, 8.5, 7, 8.5, 7.5, 8.5, 8. This is Andrew Giorgetti from Lockport, dive 401C, an inward dive tuck, difficulty 1.4, on deck is Alex. Award 7.5, 7, 8, 7, 6.5, 7.5, 7. This is Alex Loza from Hinsdale Central. Dive 103C, a forward 1.5 somersault tuck, difficulty 1.6, on deck is Tristan. Award 7.5, 7.5, 8, 8, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5. This is Tristan Peterson from Freeport, dive 103B, a forward 1.5 somersault pipe, difficulty 1.7, on deck is Nate. Award 8, 8.5, 8, 8.5, 8, 8.5, 7.5. This is Nate Mabry from Hershey, dive 401B, an inward dive pipe, difficulty 1.5, on deck is Matthew. Award 8, 7, 7.5, 7.5, 8, 8, 8. This is Matthew Yuan from Glenbrook North, dive 5231D, A back 1 1/2 somersault, 1/2 twist free, difficulty 2.1. Award 7.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 8, 8, 7.5. This is Cody from Vernon Hills, dive 5132D. A forward 1 1/2 somersault, 1 twist free, difficulty 2.2. Award 6, 5.5, 6, 5.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5. This is Michael from Buffalo Grove, dive 5333D. A reverse 1 1/2 somersault, 1 1/2 twist free, difficulty 2.6. Awards 5.5, 5.5, 7, 6, 5.5, 7, 7. This is Cohen from Oak Lawn, dive 5132D. A forward 1 1/2 somersault, 1 twist free, difficulty 2.2. Awards 6.5, 6.5, 7, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5. This is Hayden from Libertyville, dive 203B. A back 1 1/2 somersault height, difficulty 2.3. Award 6, 6, 6, 7, 6, 6, 6. This is Owen from Lane's dive 201B. A back dive height, difficulty 1.6. Awards 8, 8, 7.5, 8, 8, 8, 7.5. This is Caleb from Maine South, dive 305C. A reverse 2 1/2 somersault tuck, difficulty 3.0. Award 6.5, 6.5, 6, 6, 5.5, 6, 6. This is Nate from Lincoln Way East, dive 401B, an inward dive pike, difficulty 1.5. Award 8.5, 8.5, 8, 8.5, 8, 9, 8. This is Charles from New Trier, dive 5132D. A forward 1 and 1 half somersault, 1 twist free. Difficulty 2.2. Forward. 6, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7, 6 and a half, 7, 7. This is Josh from Lake Forest, dive 5134D. A forward 1 and 1 half somersault, 2 twists free. Difficulty 2.6.
Joey wouldn't let him. I told him not to.
Award.
You get over there, they're like,
4 and a
I see you
half,
coming.
4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4, 4 and a half. This is Knox from New Trier. Dive 303B. A reverse 1 and 1 half somersault pike. Difficulty 2.4. Award. 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 6, 6 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 6. This is Taylor from Glenbrook South, dive 5233D. A back 1 and 1 half somersault, 1 and 1 half twist free, difficulty 2.5. Award. 6 and a half, 7, 7 and a half, 6 and a half, 6, 6 and a half, 7. This is Andrew from Lockport, dive 205C. A back 2 and 1 half somersault tuck, difficulty 3.0. Award. 4, 4 and a half, 4, 4, 3 and a half, 4, 4. This is Alex from Hinsdale Central. Dive 303C, a reverse 1 and 1 half somersault tuck, difficulty 2.1. Awards. 7 and a half, 6 and a half, 7 and a half, 8, 7 and a half, 8, 7 and a half. This is Tristan from Freeport, dive 404C, an inward 2 somersault tuck, difficulty 2.8. Awards. 5 and a half, 6, 5 and a half, 5, 6, 6, 5 and a half. This is Nate from Hershey, dive 404C, an inward 2 somersault tuck, difficulty 2.8. Award. 6, 5 and a half, 6, 5 and a half, 5, 5 and a half, 5 and a half. And this is Matthew from Glenbrook North, dive 105B, a forward 2 1/2 somersault pike, difficulty 2.6. Award, 8 1/2, 8 1/2, 8, 8 1/2, 8, 8, 8. And this is the start of our last round.
Yeah.
This is Cody
Oh gosh,
from
okay,
Burn
sorry.
Dive 401B, an inward dive pike, difficulty 1.5.
Go ahead. Brought the whole group.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Award, 7 1/2, 6, 6 1/2, 7, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, 7. This is Michael from Buffalo Grove, dive 404C, an inward 2 somersault tuck, difficulty 2.8.
It's honestly,
I would sit
everyone's
here.
gone. No, that's the contest, honey. The boys are there.
It's fine. I'll just stand up here.
No, don't stand up there. She can sit back with
It's okay.
all
I'm
the
good.
boys and stuff. There's space. One of the boys.
Award 4D, a forward 1 1/2 somersault, 2 twist free, difficulty 2.6. Award 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7 1/2. This is Aiden from Libertyville, dive 5233D, a back 1 1/2 somersault, 1 1/2 twist free, difficulty 2.5. Award 6, 5 1/2, 5, 6, 6, 6 1/2, 6. This is Owen from Lane Check, dive 303C, a reverse 1 1/2 somersault tuck, difficulty 2.1. Award 6 1/2, 6, 5 1/2, 6, 6 1/2, 6, 5 1/2. This is Caleb from Maine South, dive 5235D, a back 1 1/2 somersault, 2 1/2 twist free, difficulty 2.9. Award 6, 5 1/2, 7 1/2, 6, 6 1/2, 7 1/2, 7. This is Nate from Lincoln Way East, dive 105B, a forward 2 1/2 somersault pike, difficulty 2.6. Award 8, 8 1/2, 7 1/2, 8, 7, 7 1/2, 8. This is Charles from New Trier, dive 303C, a reverse 1 and 1/2 somersault top, difficulty 2.1. Award. 6.5, 6.5, 7.5, 6.5, 6, 7, 7. This is Josh from Lake Forest, dive 5235D, a back 1 and 1/2 somersault, 2 and 1/2 twist free, difficulty 2.9. Award. 4, 4.5, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. This is Knox from New Trier. Dive 404C, an inward 2 somersault top, difficulty 2.8. Award. 6.5, 6.5, 7, 6.5, 7, 7.5, 7. This is Taylor from Glenbrook South, dive 405C, an inward 2 and 1/2 somersault top, difficulty 3.1. Award. 7.5, 7, 7.5, 6.5, 7, 7, 7. This is Andrew, dive 404C, an inward 2 somersault top, difficulty 2.8. Award. 5.5, 5, 5.5, 5, 5, 4.5, 6. This is Alex from Hinsdale Central. Dive 405C, an inward 2 and 1/2 somersault top, difficulty 3.1. Award. 4, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 4, 4.5, 3.5. This is Tristan from Freeport, dive 203B, a back 1 and 1/2 somersault pipe, difficulty 2.3. Award. 6, 7, 6.5, 7, 7, 6, 6.5. This is Nate from Hershey, dive 204C, a back 2 somersault top, difficulty 2.0. Award. 7, 7.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6, 7, 6.5. And our last dive of the day comes from Matthew from Glenbrook North. Dive 205C, a back 2 and 1/2 somersault top, Difficulty 3.0. Award. 6, 6.5, 7, 6, 6.5, 7, 6.5. Congratulations, all of our divers. Let's give a big round of applause.